Just saying hello to the beautiful Lightworker and Wayshare community and welcoming you into this space. It's Julia Grief from Transmissions of Light, and I'm here to share this month's message, or this week's message at the start of this month, which is from the Pegasis of the 99th dimension and above, and the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light. They will be bringing through various activations and light codes to support us in our highest ascension timelines at this time, they say. And as you continue just to rest in this high vibrational, high frequency energy, I'll bring through the messages. It is with great joy that the beings of the higher dimensions, such as ourselves, are in the process of observing your earth plane at this very special time on your planet. How great is the radiance of the light that is emitted as more come into a higher, more light-centered way of being in the world. We especially want to condone you on the greater amount of flow that you are generating. As you align with the higher light frequency, this is something that naturally evolves from this alignment. And yet many of you are creating this greater flow in your lives now by your alignment with the higher principles of the universal law. And this is what we wish to condone you on, for this shows your integration of all that you have been learning and practicing. And it shows how ready you are now to truly step into the new earth realms that have been planted on the earth and are now taking root to a greater extent than had been thought possible by this time. You are ahead of schedule, dear ones, and this is because of light field ones such as yourselves, who refuse to believe in the possibility of the darkness that the world around you would show you, but hold true instead to the principles of love, of light, of truth, of goodness, and of honor. In honor, in love, in respect, we now pass on to the Pegasi and Metatron to share their wisdom with you for this time. It is I, Metatron. I am deeply pleased to have this chance to speak with you at this time. The crystalline light body is becoming more completely formed, and you are now ready to embody the higher principles of justice, truth, beauty, and the highest good for all that you came here to create as you lead the collective into the new way of being in the new earth realms. There's much that needs to be done, for so many are so far from this integration, from the integration of these principles. But ears and hearts are more open than they have been to this point. And as the ones who are not choosing this depart, so those of you aligned with the highest divine will for the planet at this time shall hold the balance of the light on the planet in ways that are totally transformative for those who do choose to remain. Many upgrades will be coming in for the larger human collective during the next 6 months. The changes within the human self will take many completely by surprise in ways that they will find themselves inside out and upside down and at a loss to know how to be with the people around them or interact in the world. So completely are they transformed. This is the start of the new earth realm. If successful in supporting the whole of humanity to live in greater peace, beauty, joy, and the higher principle of love that holds compassion for all living beings, then the integration of this energy will be the introduction of the new era of light that this planet at this time is to become known for in her history of the entire multidimensional universe. It is time for you to know yourselves as one with all life, to feel compassion for all life, to actively demonstrate this in the way you are choosing to live your lives. This is the time that has been waited for, and it is now. You are the forerunners, the leaders in this. You are already embodying this to a great extent. Now it is up to you to purify and hone your own hearts, that you may truly live in alignment with these principles in ways that allow you to shine your light so forcefully in the world that each that sees you is in awe in such a way as is the beginning of a great personal transformation within themselves. Honor others. Honor yourself. This is my message for you at this time. It is I, the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light. And now from the Pegasi, it is us, the Pegasi of the 99th dimension under birth. The light that surrounds your planet is, in these last 2 months of your human year, about to penetrate each human who lives on her face to a far greater extent. Many people will be waking up to a greater sense of self, and as they do, they will come to know themselves as the creator of their world, in the sense that they will have a greater sense of the way that their vibration is creating the way that things unfold around them. This will at first be observed in the small things around them, such as their perceptions of the natural world and the way their interpersonal relationships unfold. They will also sense a greater connection to their heart space that will allow them to step into the embodiment of greater compassion, kindness, and love. that will allow them to step into the embodiment of greater compassion, kindness, and love in their relationship with themselves and others. This will be an almost effortless unfolding as the light on the planet continues to generate a higher frequency, which pulls those who have not been responsive to the awakening codes on the planet until this point into a more heart-centered alignment so that they too can be, if they so choose, part of the ascension process that is unfolding now. Much will be lost in the terms of the way things are used to being for such individuals, and they will need clear guides, leaders in the new earth ways, who can show them the way to walk in the world at this time and over time, how to walk with the universal laws, how to work with the universal laws to create a life that serves the highest good of not only themselves, but also the world. This is your first role at this time, to be these guides for those around you who are aligning with a higher expression of being. Second, we ask you to hold, to maintain in your physical vessels this higher light frequency. This is your greatest contribution to the unfolding of the new earth realms on your planet at this time. And we greatly honor those of you who have brought yourselves to the place where you can embody the frequencies of the higher dimensions and light to such a pure and high extent that those around you are transformed by not only your example, but energetically by the light that you hold and are. You are doing so well, and there are great things to come for your planet. It is we, it is us, the Pegasi of the 99th dimension and above. So I hope that these messages bring hope, bring support, bring inspiration, and also bring wisdom and guidance that can truly support each of us, each of you, me too, in aligning with our embodiment of our higher self at this time to be the light team here on the planet to support the rest of humanity as she truly does from this point forward, receive this light and start to awaken and ascend in much more visible ways than have been apparent to this point, is what the beings of absolute light are just sharing now. So with great love from my heart and Thomas' heart to yours, hoping everyone has a beautiful week, and I will see you here again next week. Thank you so much. Lots of love and light. Judah Grief from Transmissions of Light.